When people experience a really traumatic event, they can go through periods of times where they feel disconnected from the world, like the world isn't real anymore, and they'll also feel out of body. These experiences are referred to as depersonalization and derealization. Sometimes depersonalization and derealization can be caused by one single traumatic event, or it can be the accumulation of many events that happened in your childhood. Some people are able to process their trauma in a shorter period of time, which ultimately reduces the feelings of depersonalization and derealization, whereas other people that have more complex trauma might suffer for months and honestly years a lot of the time. Depersonalization and derealization can be one of the most terrifying experiences in the world. It's hard to go through your day-to-day life while everyone else is seemingly normal, but for some reason you just can't experience things the same way other people do. You feel extremely disconnected from reality, and your emotions are numb, you can't connect with people, and unfortunately it also affects your concentration. You'll go through day to day trying to focus on tasks, but because your mind is so preoccupied with how unreal you feel sometimes, it's really difficult to concentrate. People that experience depersonalization and derealization for many years are stuck in a constant state of stress. They have a very low functioning baseline, and their body doesn't know how to deal with things very well. They're constantly thinking of things in the most threatening way. They're always hyper vigilant. Their heart rate might be increased. Their blood pressure might be increased. Whenever they think about their symptoms, they get stressed out about it, and it makes their symptoms worse. They feel more unreal. They exhibit avoidance behaviors, which will make things worse. Their mind is always occupied with their symptoms, and it's just a constant cycle of just feeling more and more unreal. And then in turn, their body will experience extreme tightness and anxiety as well. Now I'm going to talk about how I was able to mostly heal from depersonalization and derealization. The very first thing that happened to me was a complete attitude adjustment. I'd been struggling with depersonalization and derealization for many years, and I just got so stuck in this avoidant lifestyle and just thinking like nothing was going to change until I hit my absolute wit's end with the situation. After reaching this low point, I started to understand the absolute importance of a rigorous self-care routine. This included things like meditation, cognitive behavioral therapy, and just even more basic things like taking care of myself on a day-to-day basis. The cognitive behavioral therapy probably helped me the most because it allowed me to challenge my negative thought processes that would ultimately increase my anxiety and increase my feelings of unreality. Another important therapy is EMDR. EMDR allows you to process the traumatic memories that are currently unprocessed, and it also targets the bodily sensations you feel that lead to more anxiety, that lead to more feelings of unreality. EMDR is very effective for people with a lot of childhood trauma or trauma in other parts of their lives. Journaling is also very effective for me. Every day I get up and I write the kinds of things that I'm feeling inside, whether it's positive or negative, where in my body I'm experiencing it. And also, I just try and write down things that I'm feeling grateful for. When you do this every day, I'll try and do it like a few times a day. Over time, it just rewires your brain to just be a little bit more positive. And it doesn't seem like it's doing much at first, but over time, I started to realize, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just getting like a different outlook here. Finally, I just wanted to say that anyone struggling with depersonalization or derealization, I totally understand how frustrating and how isolating the symptoms can be. You can go many, many years and it feels like you're coasting through life, and it's one of the worst things imaginable. So I truly, deeply feel for you. And I think that I know you've heard it a million times, but it is possible to recover. You have to find the answers deep within yourself, and you'll know when you're ready and you're absolutely sick of the symptoms to go 100% with healing. I believe in you.